Hey guys, Isabel here. Welcome back to Railed In. So today, as I'm recording, is Wednesday, which means we have a new episode of The Bad Batch. This will be episode 12 of season 2, and after this we only have, I think, about 4 more episodes until the season finale. And in this season we got a lot of how the Empire is sort of transitioning from kind of being the separatists and then also how it is what we know it as in the originals with Luke Skywalker and everything like that. And we basically get to see the very slow discontinuation of the clone troopers into the stormtroopers. I feel like that's something, unless it's depicted in the comics or books of Star Wars, not something we really got to see in media, live action or otherwise. So that's awesome for me to see personally. Love seeing it. And this past season, we have a lot from basically the group of the Batch point of view. Omega's learning a lot of life lessons and also interacting with a lot of people her age, which I do like seeing that. I think it's important for her. Last episode was about the Zillo Beast, which was one of my favorite arcs in the Clone Wars. It's the one that literally made me despise Palpatine, so it was fun for me to see it continued. That arc continued a little bit. But now this episode is called The Outpost, and we have not seen Crosshair in quite some time. We only had one episode of him, it was like episode 3. So I wonder if we will check back in on him and see what he's been up to. I kind of miss him. I don't like him. He's really annoying. He frustrates me greatly, but he's a very interesting character, and I do want to find out what he's been doing, how he's been feeling. I feel like he's definitely one of the most complicated characters in this story, so I do want to check back in on him, see what's going on. But with that being said, enough of me rambling. Let's get to reacting. There he is. I should have known. Every time this type of music plays, he always shows up.
And wishes you well on your retirement.
And he's also like
CT-9904.
seeing all of this too.
You're out of uniform.
He looks very interesting.
You guard the ship.
I don't like him, and I hope something happens to him.
We expected you 36 rotations ago. Did you get lost?
We work on the Empire's schedule, Trooper. Yet this outpost is grossly unguarded. Where are the rest of your men?
Dead.
You speak to me with respect.
In my experience, respect is
Has to
something
be
to
earned. Yes.
How many missions have you commanded?
0. I really hope something happens to him. I don't
That's
like
what
him.
I thought.
I want to know Crosshair's like inner thoughts so badly. I know we have to pay attention to his
rock for over a year watching that cargo.
actions
Now
and
it's finally getting transported.
dialogue.
My squad can hopefully get out of here. What's in the ice kills you first.
I do love like Arctic stories though. Like something hidden in the ice
Creatures.
for thousands of
You have
years.
to admire 'em.
Oh. This man's always getting like face or head injuries. I love the texturing on this episode though. That is actually so sad.
Those raiders stole 2 crates of cargo during that attack. Send your troops to retrieve it.
He has, like,
Hex
2
and
people.
H. What unit were you with?
99.
Doesn't matter.
That was actually kind of cool that he could do that. Are they gonna find out what's inside of the crates though? I feel like that's important. Ooh! Is it the...
Here.
Yeah.
It's not clone trooper gear.
It's stormtrooper gear. Oh. If Mayday does not make it, that is a beautiful scene, by the way, just like animation wise. Look at that. But
Mayday, wake up.
oh, thank God.
We have to move.
Oh my God, not Crosshair about to carry some dead weight. Why is this making me kind of emotional? I'll be surprised if Crosshair makes it. He doesn't even have his helmet. Which he probably will make it, because we have to have a story.
Get back to work and load those crates. All of you.
I feel like the stormtroopers are just one gigantic psychology experiment.
About time you two returned, as you failed your mission.
Did you hear what I said?
Ooh, I hope Crosshair
Help him.
Certainly not.
ends
That
him.
would be a waste of the Empire's resources. He is expendable. As are you.
This is the one
And if
time.
you speak to me again with such disrespect.
The one time I'm rooting for Crosshair to like. Oh! Oof, there was like two symbologies in that scene right there.
Lieutenant.
Yes, please. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. This is the one time that I have actually rooted for Crosshair. But now I'm kind of worried for him because he's gonna. Okay. He's not like dead, right? Like he's just kind of, he just passed out. Okay, okay. Oh,
Or do you prefer Crosshair?
that's. He's in Mount Tantus. Ew! Ah,
Remain calm.
no.
Cooperate, and you might survive.
No, they're gonna do something to him. I don't like it. Literally, that scene where the bird is like circling over them, I took to mean like two different things. One, that like the bird is kind of free. It found a way to survive in this cold weather. And I think that was the moment Crosshair kind of realized that he wasn't free. He was never, ever free, really. But that's, I think, when it really sunk in that even though he's a good soldier and he follows orders, you know, they don't give a crap about him. Another symbol, which I think was the main one that it was supposed to represent, was that he and others like him, the other clones, are a dying race, essentially. And so it's kind of like a carrion bird circling over, you know, dead prey, essentially. And Crosshair, I think, also came to realize that he is the, you know, the dead prey. So, really cool. This is why I love the animated shows. The Bad Batch Season 2, honestly, is spectacular so far. I really love it. This episode, like I said earlier, I did not like Crosshair. Still kind of don't. You know, he's definitely not a favorite character of mine, but he's a very interesting character. And this episode did a good job for actually making me kind of empathize with him, sympathize with him a little bit. Because, you know, he went from like, you know, don't carry dead weight, it's going to slow you down, to literally carrying his fellow comrade back to the Outpost, even though, unfortunately, Mayday did not make it. And I do think that was a turning point for his character, but it may not matter much because I feel like they're going to do something to him that's going to alter him again, and he might, end up being one of the like bigger bads that have to go against the Batch, which then that could be wrong. That may not happen and in this season. But that's just my quick thought on that. But guys, that's my reaction to episode 12 of The Bad Batch. Leave a like on the video, comment what you think about this episode, and what do you think is going to happen with Crosshair in the future. But guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss future Star Wars reaction videos as well as Star Wars discussion videos. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.